So now we were visiting this moment in time when this person had come to put an end to a really cruel and casual practice that had gone on in the background since the beginnings of time. Something really nasty, taking an energy about as dark as it can be, and practicing it with an extreme cruelty, And this permeated the society around it. Inevitably, it would rise up, no matter how liberated the people would be. Inevitably, it would rise its ugly head. Once again, that energy would permeate from the inner bowels of the workings of humanity, the hidden places, the secret places where a lot of shit goes on that nobody really knows much about. Though some do practice there, and do so secretly, very secretly. It's very veiled in this reality. And if you look at it and look right at it, you'll think you're seeing something else, a picnic in a park or something. They have a way of illusion, of keeping your attention away from what's really happening, of drawing you away from it, of keeping you sexually obsessed, and mournfully obsessed, and love obsessed, and drug obsessed, and everything else they can throw in your way to slow you down and keep you from seeing the true reality of who you are. By rising in extreme judgment, extreme reaction to this cruelty, babies, we blind ourselves. We make ourselves controllable. We never set ourselves free, but now we are. Now we have. Now we will. That this person who came and lived a grueling life with the full intention and purpose of ending that practice once and forever, and therefore the cruelty that arises as a result. Well, babies, it was in the heart of the mother for that to be so too. Yet something happened. There was a little something went awry there. And the misery would continue for a few thousand years more. And oh my God, the burden. But the blessing, because now we look at it in that bigger way, that larger way, from the bigger picture. And we see that humanity had to fully ripen itself through the darkness. That it had to go through the major age of pain. And the whatever work was done before that was done there to ease the burdens through the age of pain. The age of the grueling darkness, the worst that it could get. And it did, babies. It went to hell and gone. And it wasn't just Adolf Hitler and World War I and World War II and all that other stuff to combine. It wasn't just that. Those were festering points where it all kind of started coming together in its ugly sort of way. Just like it's been trying to do for the last few years now. It keeps trying to fester up and just boil over onto everybody, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to happen. It's kind of lost the energy of it. It's kind of lost the flow. All those who have given through the generations in both dark and light ways now are being rewarded for their service in that treachery, in that unloving way that was so God blessed cruel, it's almost unspeakable. I mentioned something similar to it in this book that I've written called The Atomic Bomb, and a lot of people even there aren't ready for it, though I couch them well and get them prepared for it, But you see, it's the end of it now. The assault of the divine feminine, which would have gone on forever, is over with. It's released itself from burden, that which energy which creates that assault, and it's receiving now the true blessing. Because in that moment where we thought there was such abject failure, there was the greatest of success, for we obtained then the permission to rejoin ourselves together. In that moment of harshness and cruelty, where it seemed like all was lost, everything was found. It all came together. It just took a while for it to ripen into place. The tsunami had to build. So that was another point of its beginning right there. When that thing happened in that divine time, in that divine way, as cruel as it could be. Babies, do you realize the solidarity of a love that can be so abused, yet so embraced? Do you realize the cojones in that, the grit that it took to get through all of this? How steady that divine, feminine, nurturing love was throughout our entirety of the cruelty history, the age of pain, the age of extreme darkness, which we're just barely on the edge of coming out of. We're just starting to awaken, darlings. Imagine what the reality is like if we're just starting, if it's just beginning and we've been through this much already. Wow. You better stay tuned here to the Coyote Medicine Show each and every day. It's always something new coming your way, babies. If you got the time, and if you don't, well, babies, I don't know. We're live and in living color, and we don't do repeats very often, hardly ever, you know. We're kind of restricted in that regard anyway. So, darlings, you just got to get it when it's here, you know. I do put some of it out on YouTube, thank goodness. So, you do get a little slice there every now and then, babies. But there's no way you can get the fullness of it except be right here, right now, on the Coyote Medicine Show each and every day. It's your medicine. Won't you take it, please, babies? It's sweet. It goes down easy, and it's early in the day, so you hardly even notice it, baby. Oh, I should have been the pusher, man, shouldn't I? I'd be rich, rich, rich. Well, I'm richer than any pusher man I know. I really am, babies, because I got you in my heart. Because we're all liberated. We're all free in our heart. Don't you see? We finally come to where the hippies wanted to be. You know what we tried to do? We are doing now. See what I mean about the cycles, how they ripen into each other? It's the same energy going on, just another level of it. We just sprouted up, babies, and we're blossoming like a son of a gun. So to each and every one of you for this weekend, my divine blessings of love and empowerment, the angels speak through me, say, hug your heart. Love yourself for being who you are, and just hang on. Just wait just a little bit longer, babies. I know everybody keeps promising you this and that. Understand some of those aren't always working in your best interest. Just be okay with everything that's going on. Just love yourself. Be inside yourself. Be nurturing of yourself. Be conscious of the presence within you. And know how divinely blessed you are. And the richness will return to your life in wholesale quantity, darlings. The angels are here to set you free. Their family. The armies of liberation are within you. And all its powers, too. The powers to recreate it all. To see it as the blessing that it is, all of it. To accept that fully, wholly, completely. To be in that place of love. Yeah. Where you worship consciously. Really, what that means is you are divinely content. You're present and you are content in the persona of the human form. How much more blessed can we be, babies, than that? Rock and roll here on the Coyote Medicine Show. We'll keep you in the flow. See you again Monday morning, babies, 7 a.m. For those of you that can make it. Sleepyheads. Have a great time, babies. Papa lives.